and get into it. She's that girl, 50%, as they like to say here on the tube, a vessel. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to my channel, Chic Dopeness. I'm Rhonda and I'm just so super excited about today. Today I'm filming my very first haul. Can you get into the vibes? It's my very first haul. I'm so excited. So I've been overjoyed with curating my spaces in my home, room by room, item by item, and all on a budget. So if this is the type of thing you like, which I'm hoping this is why you clicked on, other than being my family and trying to support my channel, stay tuned. Okay, so let's just start with my den. What has turned into what I now refer to as the lounge, y'all. The vibe for that room is sort of like if you think of Harlem Renaissance, you know, with the moody, dark colors, the velvets, the texture, low lighting. It's gonna give a vibe of being like in a smoke lounge or like a cigar lounge. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving the way it's coming out. I'm simply loving it. The vibes are gonna be vibing in that room, y'all. That room is for grown folks that do grown things. You hear me? My daughter's grown. My daughter's 35 years old. My grandson is getting ready to turn 14. So mama is on the loose. I'm 53 and doing me like I told y'all before. But anyway, I'm getting off the subject. I'm here to show you my haul. So one of the things I'm working on in the den is that cabinet. If you tuned in to the previous video, I have a really cute curio cabinet that had, I just started throwing stuff in there just to get an idea about scale and size and things like that. But the vibe I've come up with for that cabinet is going to be everything in it will be white. Since the room is really dark and I have accents of white here and there sprinkled, I'll go ahead and let that white pop out from the cabinet. So let me show you where I'm going with this, okay? And I still want it to be me and Unc's vibe with an ode to Houston. We're from H-Town, baby. And when you come to my house, you're going to know I'm from Texas. You're going to know I'm from H-Town, okay? So let me show you the first thing I got. One of the things I got, and I think I purchased this from the at-home store. Okay? You might say, why would she put an astronaut in the cabinet? But if you know us here in the Houston area, we're known for NASA, space. They even refer to our city as Space City. So this guy will be in there. If you know Unc, which is my boyfriend, my man, he's very H-Town. He's very H-Town. So this is an ode to our city. One of the other things that I'll be purchasing is the ceramic symbol. If you know H-Town, we always throw up the H. I'm purchasing that. So that'll go in there as well. Another item that is going to be in the cabinet, I had it backwards, is this purse. It's very girly, it's very me. One of the things I tried to make sure I did was I didn't want the room to be overly girly, but also it's not going to be all masculine either. So this is me, little purse. I think that's cute to go in there. I found this boot at Walmart. What good is living in Texas if you can't represent, right? I love this. I really love this. Let me take my glasses off because I think I'm getting a glare. Whew. But yeah, I love this. So I have, whew, it's hot up here. Whew. Whew. I found this little cutie at home as well. Regular retails for like 15 bucks. I got it for $3 on clearance. And I didn't mention that I also got the space guy. He was on clearance too for like $6. So again, on the budget. In keeping with making sure that my femininity shows through with the design, I plan to put some flowers in here in that cabinet. I think that'll be nice. So those are my 4 items for the cabinet. Okay, so when it comes to the bar area, I started to get things ready for that, and I knew I wanted an ice bucket, guys. I knew I wanted an ice bucket, but that area is so small, so I knew I needed to find something small. Lo and behold, I was at home, ran into this. You feel me? You feel me? Gold. I need to get this tape off of here. Yeah, gold with the black lid. Perfect size. I'm so happy. And get into it. She's that girl. 50% off. I end up paying $5 for it. And I think it was regularly priced in the beginning at $27.99. I'm that budget girl. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So moving on with the bar purchases, I went ahead and got some sprouts, some pouring sprouts. Hope you can see that. To go in the alcohol bottles. And then I purchased this from Walmart. I believe it was, it had to be cheap if I bought it, but I believe it was maybe around $11, $12. And this is your essentials for your bar. It's basically a cocktail set. It's really cute. I haven't opened it yet, but you'll see it out and about. If I try to open everything, it'll take forever. But you can get into the vibes. You feel it. You see it. I love that. Okay. Ooh, it's hot in here. Next up, let's do a Goodwill haul. So, if you remember, I mentioned that the theme and the vibe I'm going for in that lounge is Harlem Renaissance. So when you think of a Harlem Renaissance, you think of like Billie Holiday, Langston Hughes, Zora Neale Hurston, where they were classy and elegant and you know, they did all the things. You feel me? So I ran into these glasses. Very, very 1920s. I love it. It's old school with the shape of the glass. You see? Now, I keep talking about this artwork, y'all. I just love it. I love it. But a glass like this is featured in the artwork. So when I sit it out on the table, you'll see this sitting here along with the art in the background. Get into it. So I have these, and I believe this was $25. They were $25 each. Okay. Something else I found. I'm gonna try to stick in that room. I don't want to veer out of the room. Oh yeah. Okay. So I think I'm done with items for the lounge. So something else I picked up from Goodwill. I'm purchasing things and storing them in one of the guest bedrooms until I'm ready to actually style them in the room. So I wanted to do the haul before I style it up for you guys. But I thought this vase was pretty. It has my fingerprints all over it. But very, very pretty. I love to do floral arrangements, and I love an odd vase, or as they like to say here on the tube, a vessel. I love it. So this was 50% of $2.99. Get into the vibes. And that'll go wherever I feel like I want to stick it. Something else I've always loved are teacups and tea sets. I had a really large collection of them at one time. And through moving and everything, I think I got rid of them, did a garage sale or something. But I'm back into collecting them. And so one of the rooms that I'm doing a makeover, I'm doing a makeover on every room, but another room I'm going to start working on is our office/library. I don't know if you can see this from here on the video, but this is one of those really, really older Queen Anne situations here. And it has a table. It has 2 chairs and a couch that goes to this set. So we didn't want to get rid of it because I think that would be crazy to do. But I placed it in the office area along with some bookcases. You'll see that in upcoming videos. So I'm just going to flow with it. That's what I do. I go with what I'm given. I work with what I'm given. So it's going to have more of like an old English vibes. I refer to that room as the Bridgerton room. So you'll see that. And there's a lot of my blue vases and things I've collected. So this is going to be added to that. And we will sip tea in the Bridgerton room. I love them. And they were really cheap. Each plate was 50% off of 99 cents. So basically 50 cents. And I don't see the price. Oh, half off of $1.99. So I got these. Another thing I'm doing, and we'll get around to that. I'm kind of jumping the gun a little bit. Let's see. In the living room, I'm working on that too. And I want that to kind of have a restoration hardware feel, if you're familiar with that design at all. But I'm going to infuse a lot of clay pottery, hence Indian, tribal, heritage, Texan in there. So I'm going to install some floating shelves, and I don't want to give all that away. We'll talk about that later. But I got this to go on one of the shelves. Now, I think it's really pretty. It's actually, I believe, a serving dish where you would put your dip here in chips, right? This was half off of $4.99. I don't plan to use it that way. This one's gonna sit on the highest shelf, so all you'll see is this. This is a wooden, really, really lightweight material, right? But with it sitting out on a shelf, I don't know if you can get into that vibe. You see? It's gonna be given like ceramic, right? So this was really cheap. I got that for that room. Another room I'm working on is the master bath, and I started purchasing items for that room. Those colors are gonna be like the dark not alabaster, the darker oh, I've lost it. What is it called? Y'all can't think of the name. Tortoiseshell. Lord have mercy. Tortoiseshell color mixed with the gray and white. Those will be the colors because I'm currently filming in the master bedroom and we're going to repaint it, but I decided to stick with this color washed wall. I like it. We're going to flow with it. So we're going to do the design for the bathroom kind of based off of that. But y'all, I have been pricing these vases everywhere. They were $40 and up, even on Amazon. Y'all get into this vase. You read it. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? This was from the thrift store, Goodwill to be exact. And I do believe I paid $5 for this. Look at that. Now, I wanted something on a larger scale and much taller. So what I said, I would probably sit it out on the vanity and elevate it on something. Or I'll get another tortoiseshell looking vase to sit beside it. But I couldn't leave this there, would you? Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay. And then I think I have one more thing for you. Oh. Y'all. I wanted a fruit bowl for the lounge to go in the bar area. I found her. The Gallery, y'all. The price tag, and when I washed this, so I'll tell you about that. But when I washed it, I made sure this price tag didn't leave. I just had to show y'all. Hope you can see. Do you see that price tag? I hope you can see it. This was $59.95. Oh, I took my glasses off. 58 or 59. $59.95. Basically, you might as well say $60 from Z Gallery, y'all. So, here's the story though. When I got it home, of course, you want to wash up all these things from the thrift store. I soaked it in hot water and Clorox. And so I made it, I don't know if you can see here, it started to peel. Yeah, I'm so sad because originally this had a much deeper gold tone on it, y'all. So the gold leafing is peeling off. Now it was already like a mercury glass, of course. So there was mixtures of gold, silver, black, a little bit in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a DIY mercury treatment to it. And I'm gonna go in and repair this. You're gonna see. Imagine this sitting out in the lounge. Remember, it's very 1940s, Harlem Renaissance. This is old school, y'all. This is the old school vibe. So imagine that sitting on the black bar with fruit in it. Get into it. And what I'm gonna do is just buy a larger, clear fruit bowl to put inside so that the fruit never really touches this. But y'all, I love thrifting. I'm back in my thrifting bag. And I'll take you guys along with me as I go next time. But for now, this is everything I thrifted. These are the ideas that I have. I'll be rolling those videos out so that you can see how I styled each piece. I just want to thank you for coming back and checking on me. And as I always say, this is a spot here on the tube where I do whatever I feel like I want to do.